women who dumped their guys. So I'm going that point.
So
those girls were like, you know what? We went there because when you want to do something with you, it will give you money, take you out shopping. So like, oh, if it's like that.
So it's for pressure.
Yeah. So it's like they have to do, even if though you're not satisfied, just like for pressure. You get your stuff, you give him, you're gone. We started gossiping because now it's like you're mixing stuff now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gossip, man.
No, it's a
unfiltered and content.
Okay. Women, we sometimes we go to other people. You know, there's this video that was linked. Not so video, it's a photo that was linked a few months ago with a man with a banana, small banana. So yeah, let's go about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, before we proceed this thing, Paul, I want to be a Uber driver. How can I be an Uber driver? I think I'm going to be Uber friends. I think.
Yeah, talk to some of them.
I think I need to talk to Spy.
No, I've got my whole boss. He's a Uber driver, so I'm gonna give you.
No, I want to talk to Spy.
Yeah, talk to Spy.
Yeah,
I think Spy is
okay. Let's get back to the point. We're talking about that video of small banana that was linked this few months
ago. Is it a video or a picture?
It's a picture. Oh, sorry, it's a picture. It was a picture.
But somebody said they got the video.
I don't know.
Yeah, I heard it was a video and they screenshotted the video or something.
But I saw the picture.
I don't know.
I saw the picture.
I saw the picture as well. I saw the picture. So
But they say it was a 5 seconds video.
Was it like?
Yeah, they were saying that.
No, from what I hear, I think it was just a plot, right?
But it was a plot. But whatever. Let's go to the point.
No, okay. Now
what's the point? What's the point?
Yeah.
The point is because they're talking about women running away.
Gossiping.
Yeah.
We're just gossiping. We don't care.
Yeah, we still gossip. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So about that video, I didn't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, people were saying like, okay, because some people are like maybe just finishing doing the job. That's why the banana was like that size or what. Some people they're like no. The exes, some people the exes were like, oh no, that one's like that. They were like, but why did you go for him if you know that like that? Like it's just touching you, but you can't do anything.
But you know, also, baby, I think some people they were just talking all those kind of things because of the frustrations they have with the patient.
We are talking. It's about those guys, those women, that women who dumped their guys. So I'm going that point. So those girls were like, you know what? We went there because when you want to do something with you, it will give you money, take you out shopping. So like, oh, if it's like that.
So it's for pressure.
Yeah. So it's like they have to do, even if though you're not satisfied, just like for pressure. You get your stuff, you give him, you're gone. So they're doing that.
So basically, if I give my woman money, she's not gonna dump me for somebody else.
But also, you see, on the other hand, like we were saying,
take her out, you know.
We said like before that there are many things that make people cheat, you know. And one of the things like these women, some is not like they need cash, okay. They just need like to feel appreciated. Okay, let's go out. I know
those
women, I know us men most of the times we have got too much programs, and most of our times we want to spend it with friends. For example, like if I don't take mama out some point of time in a month or a week, and every time I'm just saying I'm going to pour. So women always don't think like, okay, he's replacing me with Paul.
So they feel jealous just because.
Not that they think like they're gay, but
of course
they just wanna like say, okay, fine. So Paul
it's the same thing like it's the same thing like what I've heard about like even some men of God. Every time they're like, no, I'm going to the mountain.
Bible.
And the wife is in the house.
Bible.
Don't bother me now. I'm reading the Bible.
Oh my God.
Don't bother me now. I'm going to visit people. Mama tries.
I'm tired from the night.
I'm tired.
The only best thing you can say, oh, God was moving.
In that mind, you'll be like, he have someone there in the mountain because I'm touching him, so I want to sleep.
I'll be filled with it. I'll be filled with you. person was in Malawi there, and you know what she said? She said, no man, because she knew my calling, you understand? And she said, no man, I don't want to be involved with someone with ambitions to be a pastor, because I don't want to like that kind of a thing. And you know who was saying that? The daughter of the bishop, my boy.
Yo.
She said, no, listen, man. Pastors, every time it's about the Bible, this and that. I want to have my life.
Okay, so obviously she saw, I think, from what the father
from the house, you understand?
You know, because, yeah, so it was like first-hand information in the house. So I think this is a lesson. This is a lesson to men of God out there. Like, you need to give time to your family. Your children needs your time.
They need
your
to
wife
forget
needs
that
your
you
affection.
speak sometimes times.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
sometimes you can speak
these
English.
women, they
No
want
one.
to cheat and they said, Mama Pastor.
Mama Pastor cheating. No, you men are cheat.
They forget that after being a Mama Pastor, they are
She's also a
human.
woman. Yeah.
If the pastor can cheat, who is Mama Pastor?
The service, Mama
The
Pastor is the
pastor
Mama Pastor.
cheating.
If the pastor can cheat, who is Mama Pastor?
Mama Pastor
So pastor's cheating.
Mama Pastor.
Have you... Pastor cheats here in Cape Town.
Pastor, who is the Mama Pastor? Mama Pastor is the pastor.
So if the pastor can cheat,
Yeah.
we have seen it here in Cape Town. If pastor can cheat,
Yeah.
who is Mama Pastor?
No.
Mama Pastor is
She's
Mama
also.
Mama Pastor, she's just someone who is there for the husband,
No, Mama Pastor.
supporting the husband.
Yes, but Mama
She's not
Pastor.
holy.
No, but listen, that's why we are saying that. I think just like the way also we men we get bored, you know, when women they're always busy on the phone most of the time. Yeah? In short, it works both sides. That we need each other's time.
We need each other's time. Yeah, that's true.
Because we cannot say like, okay, you understand me, and then you don't understand me. The same way you feel like the person should understand you, is the same way you feel to be understood by somebody. You must also understand that person the same way.
Yeah.
You know, even the Bible says like, do to others what you want them to do to you.
Yeah.
So you cannot expect somebody to be committed 100% and you put 0.
Yeah.
What the hell? I'll give you back the 0. You know, me also.
Of course.
Yes,
Of
yes.
course.
Who is a slave of who?
Tit for tat.
And sometimes that Mama Pastor, maybe she learn away from people, because people, they do talk a lot. If you're a pastor's wife, they'll be like, don't do this, don't do that. A pastor, Madam Pastor, must not do that, must not wear that clothes. You must do this. Must not
So
go
basically,
out.
like, I think Mama Pastors are not given the freedom to be
Yeah,
themselves.
be themselves.
They are controlled by what society perceive of Mama Pastors.
Yeah.
So, Paul,
Yeah.
if your pastor
Yeah.
can propose your wife, can you quit the church?
I'll just slap the pastor out of him. And I'll tell the pastor like, hey, you're under me. I'm your pastor from today.
Oh, you're taking over the church.
I'm taking over the church. But anyway, I think this is the thing.
I love the today's gossip. Jesus.
But listen, this is the thing. I think I've seen a lot of
What the hell?
but okay, listen, man. There's no any perfect church, right?
Yeah.
But men of God needs to, as long as you are called a man of God, you need to respect yourself.
Yes.
You know, I know men of God, some called men of God,
But
you know, who loves women too much.
Too
Too much.
Too much.
well, I'll tell you one thing. You know, in our gossips, you know, like me, I love, like for example, like my woman. Anyway, everybody thinks in a way to say like, okay, what, you know, that kind of thing, like what you see in a person, you know, all those kind of things. But then they don't know the core of your relationships, all those kind of things.
What's making you strong? They don't know anything.
You understand? But for me, I think I prefer like not to judge people if you don't know them.
Yeah.
Because the reason that they are together they know each other, but also on the other hand is like with what we do, we need to to put ourselves, manage ourselves, just like you say, to know that okay, the world is watching. Yes, they will bring stories. People they will always bring stories.
Yeah,
but then it mustn't be true. They must just be thinking.
Okay, now I think you said something. You asked me something like, if a pastor proposes to my wife,
Yeah,
what
for
should
sure.
I do? This comes to this question now, right? Should a woman tell the husband about people who are proposing to her?
No.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing. To me, I think whether the woman tells or she doesn't tell, really it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because I think look at it. I'm sure sometimes you need to thank God when maybe some people propose your woman.
And my wife is beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
So I know definitely men.
Yeah.
Men approach.
So
approach.
Just imagine, bro, you're a woman. You bath yourself, waste soap and water, and no one stops you in any way. But I think that's bad luck also. The fact that somebody proposes
you must go and see the prophet.
Yeah. The prophet or the prophet?
The prophet.
The prophet or the prophet?
Not the prophet, the prophet.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Because if you see the prophet, they're going to tell you that, oh, it's your grandma that did this. So you must see the prophet. Yeah.
Bazooka.
Professor.
We call them prophets.
Prophet.
Yeah. Call them
the profiting on profit.
Prophet, yeah.
So I think yeah, that's a good answer saying no, because as you say, that my woman is beautiful. If I didn't hold it to myself, if I didn't hold it to myself and went to her, I don't have to expect that I'm the only one.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I don't have to expect that. You see, I think some the problem is I think we tend to know some of the things because we're searching to see what your woman.
But you know what? The kind of thinking we are having. Not all men have the same kind of thinking. Because there are some men that will say, they will hear like, baby, okay, this man was proposing me. Bro, they will go there straight forward, bro. Say,
and fight.
I hear that you are proposing my wife. What the hell? Okay, fine. If 1,000 men goes for your woman,
are you gonna fight?
Are you gonna go to every?
You see, I think that's where the difference is. Unless if the person is confessing to say, hey, I've messed up, I've slept with so and so.
Yeah.
That's a different story, right? Because
boy, for sure she's going. For sure, bro. Okay, fine. Like I said, a woman will sleep with you. Okay, knowing that you slept with the neighbor, maybe without protection. Okay, but I'll tell you one thing: if a woman cheats and the guy tries to forgive, you know what gets into his mind? Whatever she's gonna do on that bed, the guy who is thinking that, okay, so this is how she was doing that other guy.
But what you're saying is both sides. Even if a guy cheats when you're sleeping,
but at least,
at
least then you have got a heart to content it.
But men don't.
But men, trust me, they will react over the same thing. You can ask yourself questions, you can stay with that pain for years, okay? But you'll still be there. But me, it will provoke me, trust me, it will not take even 3, 4, 5 months. I will do something stupid, you understand, because I want to get revenge, you understand, something like that.